Hi everyone. Today we will be reading Life in a Polar Region by Carol Lindeen. What are polar regions? A polar region is a very cold place. Ice, snow, and water cover polar regions. Polar regions are found near the North Pole and the South Pole. Polar animals. Polar bears have thick, warm fur. Polar bears swim and catch fish. Seals can be gray, white, or brown. Seals have flippers that help them swim. Penguins dive into the ocean to look for food. Penguins catch fish with their strong beaks. Arctic foxes curl up in their long, bushy tails to stay warm. Polar plants. Few plants live in polar regions. The cold, windy weather makes it hard for plants to grow. Moss and other small plants grow on rocks and near water. Living together. White snow hides some polar animals as they hunt for food. Melting snow gives water to polar plants. Polar regions are full of life. That's the end of the story, but it has this section in the back called the glossary. And so the glossary has some words that it covered in the book and then their definitions or what those words mean. So I'll go through those really quickly. The first word was beak, and beaks are the hard part of a bird's mouth. The second word is flipper. Flipper is a flat limb with bones. Sea animals can walk and swim using their flippers. Moss. A soft, short plant with no roots. Moss grows on damp soil, rocks, and tree trunks. North Pole. The most northern part of the Earth. The area around the North Pole is called the Arctic. The Arctic is covered with ice and snow. Penguin. A black and white bird with short legs. Penguins cannot fly, but they can swim. Some penguins live at the South Pole. Region, a large area. And the last word in the glossary is South Pole, the most southern point on Earth. The area around the South Pole is called the Antarctic. The Antarctic is covered with ice and snow. Thank you for joining for Life in a Polar Region.